take care of his health. We will release a video after this, and you see how he had his hand inside. He said it's been shivering since he was detained and been sick. You just can't believe that Nigeria is so wicked. These people are so wicked towards ourselves. People like Taye Caurency is a wicked human being. I've never met this guy before. Aside from that is one song that almost derailed the coronation of Ibadan, Olubadan. We're laughing where and you should know that there's no monopoly of were in anywhere. You might be powerful today, and you can offend a whole generation of people, and you find out that you are messing up with the wrong generation. We have seen these kind of musicians before. I was around, and I'll say this, when Shino Peters were on top of their game, and they went and supported Abacha. That was the end of his career, practically. Christian Esen Igbokwe, those are musicians that we confronted in our own generation. And I'm very, very sad. Taye Caurency, if you are hearing me, never met you before. I've listened to you a few times, when you were doing the coronation, because it was trending. Just know that power is transcendent. I don't even think you have power. You just have useless money and some useless police officer that you are using. Any serious country, it's you that will be in prison for what you have just done to. You have violated the rights of another person. And as we are speaking, Taye Caurency, we are in touch with people who work with you that you didn't pay money to. Now we are going to help them take legal action against you. Maybe then you will understand what it means to have useless power and still remain powerless. It's not a threat. You have no right to violate the right of any Nigerian simply because you are doing alagbe. That's what Yoruba call musicians. Even though I respect music, I respect culture, but I do not stand, I would never stand with musicians who oppress other people. And that's what you are doing, Mr. Taye Caurency. You better go to your friends in the police to go and figure out how to solve this problem. Otherwise, we will need a campaign against you to make sure that nobody hires you to perform music anywhere in this country, not only in Ibadan. And that can happen. Like I said, it's not a threat. You have gone out of your way to violate the right of another human being. You are trying to ruin the life of a young person, a fellow musician like yourself, because you think you have connection. That's what you are doing. And it's very pathetic to hear this. If it was the time that there used to be P-Man, I don't know if they still exist, you are the kind of person that they should sanction. You are not worth being a musician. I'll say that to you. And whatever power you can have, you can deploy it. But you are not worth being. You are not supposed to be, a musician who people listen to. Your heart is dark, and people like you should have no place in any society that is making progress. And that's what I'll tell you. But your time will come. My biggest disappointment is in the police force, and the IGP that is there, our interim IGP. I've been telling you for a long time that if you supervise impunity, you will face ignominy. Everybody is mentioning your name in Osun State now. The guys under you are misbehaving. Even though you pretend as if you don't know what is going on, we know you know, because you are working for certain interests. Please call your guys in Ibadan. I tried to call the Commissioner of Police in Osun State. Very dodgy character like that. They will take my call, I'll call you back, and never calls me. But they know what they are doing. And if nobody listens to us, we can exercise our fundamental rights to protest in Oyo State over this matter, so that nobody will ever go and detain a person and use the injustice system, I can't call it a justice system, to keep them detained for 3 months. Even if someone I'm also facing cyber stalking charges against Tinubu. So I spent 11 days in prison. But it's still unjust. So why would you keep somebody in detention for 3 months and just go on vacation and you're in your house, maybe celebrating, I've taught that guy a lesson. That's all it does. That's all you are doing. But that lesson is going to come 360 degrees, and you will be taught the lesson of your life. But like I said, our problem is the police force. Our police force is useless. And like I said, I'll release a video today. I went and spoke to them. I said, this is no longer a police force. You have become an agency for hire. You are hired to destroy people's lives. One thing people should understand is that when somebody is arrested on justice, even when people are arrested, when they are legally arrested, it destroys lives. Some of these guys are, family people. We don't know what killed his father. We can't bring his father back simply because we want to prison one idiot who has police connection. You ruin his father has died now. Even if you go and perform at his father's burial, you can't bring him back. The guy is sick. Maybe when he dies in detention, you'll be a happy person, right? Or if the mother dies, that's what a poor woman. These guys are wicked people, very wicked people. So people across, all human rights loving people across the country and across the world, we are talking about Rolex, a musician who is in detention as a result of the responsibility of Taye Caurency, a Fiji musician in Oyo State, who has been using his police powers. And also, our message is to our police force that has acted irresponsibly in violating the rights of a fellow Nigerian citizen. So that was our experience today. And we'll keep you updated. If we need to take action before we leave Ibadan, we will not hesitate to do it. And is just like governor in the state, or yes? Because I know that Thai currency is close to the governor. Yes. So Makinde, we know that Thai currency is your boy. So, and you know how Tinubu them are whipping you, and very soon you know that you two might end up in EFCC, and you are probably going to need us, like El-Rufai. When they charge you in different jurisdictions, and you have to be going from Ibadan to. No. They have not said we'll fight, but they will reach out to the human rights community now when they are in trouble. They will reach out. The moment they are in trouble, they will understand that there's a human rights community. Malami reached out. El-Rufai reached out. All of them will reach out. The moment you get into trouble today, you will know that Makinde knows how to spell Sowore. Please, can you help me reach out to Sowore? They are punishing me. So you know that you might end up there. That is if this your APM presidential candidacy is not Tinubu's agenda, because all of you are the same. We know the game. But if it is real, you know where you end. When you finish your tenure, you might spend a few days, if not months, at the EFCC. So, and that time, maybe they will trace some of your money to Taye Caurency, and it will be a witness in your case. Yes, now all the currency trafficking that people have been doing. Yeah, that's. So guys, that's our submission. We're going to reach out to the police authorities to see how this can be completely dismantled, and the lawyers are also going to take some legal steps tomorrow. It's hard to go from Ibadan to Lagos to go and look for a date for bail hearing, and the police will still oppose the bail and get new dates. If you are not careful, the guy may not even get out this year, and he's sick. Rolex, if you are hearing us, Rolex, yes, they have really ruined this guy.